Play some Defect. Greetings, choose. I'm definitely down for remove 2, lose 7 max on Defect as a start. I think that's one of the most powerful starts Defect has, and if you pair it with an early remove at a shop and then some upgrades, oh boy, are you cooking with gasoline. Let's do it. Defect, there's a reason we don't have Strike mastered on Defect. I think Defect, more than any other character, really benefits from going aggro on Strike purges. Yeah, imagine getting that on a PB streak. God. I would have looked harder for ways to get through Collector, but I don't know, man. With the attack pattern Collector gave us, I don't think anyone could get their way out of that fight. Like, we weren't just like barely short of beating Collector. We were just destroyed by Collector. I think I was supposed to block twice there. Yes, I was. Cool. -1. +1 ball lightning, though. The premium floor 1 damage card. When you absolutely positively must blap at everything in sight, except no substitutes. Ball lightning's what you need. Okay, we'll take another combat here. Ow. Rude. Double? Reinforced body is also pretty premium here. Double ball lightning lets me do this. Maybe even this. I like it. It takes balls to play Defect like this. It's breaking my own joke rules, but I had to. Triple lightning, come on. Dang it. Defect strikes, of course. Yeah. Exactly. I actually lost a ton of health in the early encounters because the draw order. Boot sequence would really help with that. Yeah. Love me an early boot sequence on the Defect. Stop that annoying chip damage from hallway fights. Just block for 10. It's like build your own boat thingy, really. And it's beautiful. I think we could use one other decent block card, be it a charge battery or an equilibrium or a steam barrier or none of these. These aren't that. Could take a rebound. Oddly enough, don't really feel that motivated to. We're almost already done adding cards to the deck. How did Defect get drafted into the army? Compulsory. Oof. Would I take an auto shields? I would take an auto shields too, yeah. We haven't seen auto shields in a long time. I kind of forgot that card existed. But yes, I would take it. I would take it. But what about a Glacier? How's that for a block card? Double ball lightning Glacier sure seems like a pretty good open. And we're even allowed to afford Glacier strike remove. That is the play, right? Not defend remove? Strike remove. I guess it depends on whether I'm going red or not. If I go to the elite, I remove defend. If I go to the fire, I remove strike. Feels like with this deck and this potion, we get to go defend remove. Take the elite. Much rather take an elite than an upgrade. good. Elite gives you a relic. The better, and relics are better the earlier you get them, as well. But you also get a bunch of money. Money is also useful. Can be exchanged for goods and services. Couldn't trust the lightning orbs to hit the front one there, even at 1 health. It's too unreliable. Pretty good sentries fight. Losing a little bit of health here, very reasonable. We get to keep the potion, too. And I bet we're going to be very strong very quickly. Turnip! Makes us immune to frailty. And a Compile River, a Barrage, or a Streamline. This is an amazing Barrage. 4 damage per channeled orb. The deck fills the orb slots so very quickly that we can absolutely take that and have it reliably do 8 or 12 damage. Very rude. Well, actually, this is one of the easier fights. Easy. Easy peasy. Very easy, very peasy. Get a potion. And there's Charge Battery or Steam Barrier. I suppose with Steam Barrier being the not mastered card, actually, with Gremlin Knob literally next floor, I probably don't want to take any block cards here. On this floor. Although it'd be okay for Lagavulin. We're already not that afraid of Lagavulin. Yeah, okay, we can't take any of these cards if we're fighting this elite. And we are. There he is, the Gremlin Knob. Make no mistake, we are a little bit short on damage in this fight, and I think the best way to get ahead on damage is to use this duplication potion to get an extra lightning orb turn 1. Make our life a little bit easier that way. Alright, dual cast Barrage. Am I allowed to Glacier? Let's see. If I Glacier, we evoke this for 16. Plus we do 3 at the end of turn. Next turn we do 12 and another 16. Total 47 damage. Yes, guaranteed. Perfect knob fight. And yeah, it might have been better to exhaust boot sequence so that we didn't redraw it. Crucially, had to use the dupe pot turn 1, or we didn't have lethal there. Had to be turn 1. Also, I owe OWM of Dad Joke. Hopefully that will not also be your reaction to it. It's, oh my. How much does a defect weigh? 1 hologram. Let's take a hologram. Hologram gets a card back into our hand. It's one of the most reliable, most flexible, most overall useful cards the Defect has access to, in my opinion. It's good. This is one of those decks where dual cast upgrade is actually amazing, although I think barrage upgrade might be a priority first. No, let's go dual cast first. It's going to let us play one more card on most turns where we draw dual cast. It also becomes a pretty good hologram target. Could hologram zap and play it again, but that would be 9 damage, which would wake up the egg. If we let the egg sleep, we can play the ball lightnings. I'm gonna wait one more turn. I don't want to draw Ascender's Bane on the first awakened turn. Alright. Glacier it is, then. Hologram defend or dual cast. Currently we're blocking 17. I think we hologram ball lightning, actually. That'll be a full block. Nice. No fear. Although we get minus strength and minus dex, the orbs are still at full power, which lets Defect get a lot of stuff done. So we Glacier to evoke, dual cast to evoke. Perfect Lagavulin fight with no potions used. We get a Mummified Hand, a Defect special. If we play a power card, a random card in our hand becomes free. We could take a Doom and Gloom here. We don't actually have any area damage currently. Be a third orb type. Geranoi, thanks for 13 months. It's also a good card to make free with Mummy Hand. Yeah, I think that's a good addition. Definitely a Doom and Gloom believer. It's like somebody was already through here and picked up all the bad relics lying around. Yeah. Ranwid, do you have any good relics for me? Have a dexterity potion. Frozen Egg. Yes, Ranwood does have a good relic for me. Frozen Egg and Mummified Hand. One of my favorite ways to play Defect. Let's go. Alright, now I'm upgrading my hologram? Maybe the Doom and Gloom first, then hologram? Sure. Do all 3 options give the same relic? Yes. And that's why you upgrade the Doom and Gloom. Look at that payoff. Instant. Not even one upgraded power? Disappointing. Extiv Geese, thanks for 14 months of support. Heck yeah. The Double Baker's Dozen. Have we seen any powers yet? No. Not yet. We might get Donk next turn. No, we have Fire Potion. We're always fine. We're always fine. Get him, dual casts. Get him, hologram. Want some frost orbs for these curly upped turns. The angry onion mode, they call it. It's like a blooming onion that somebody left alone too long. Forgot to pay for it. One Dark Orb ought to help, though. In fact, let's hologram that Doom and Gloom, get a second Dark Orb. Next turn's going to be weird. Might have also been able to block that 36, actually. Ooh, not so weird after all. Easy. Beautiful. Power of an upgraded dual cast. Hopefully we can evoke that orb next turn. Yeah. Even get to dual cast it. Good. Very good. Wow. We are currently stomping on things. Oh, hey, I found some upgraded powers. Excellent. Very tempting to take an Echo form, but there's no question in my mind, with so many orb-generating cards in this deck, that adding a ton of focus is the correct call. Bias Cognition Plus is for sure the thing to click on here. Losing focus every turn can be daunting. Important thing to do is use the additional focus to put an end to the combat before the focus runs out. Could definitely see this being a Black Star run. Extra relics off elites, although we're not that good at killing elites currently. The bias cog makes us a lot better. Is this the run to leave 2 strikes in the deck? No way. We're going to purge every starter card. Could take Calling Bell if we want immediate stuff. We need immediate stuff. Definitely not interested in Velvet Choker. Not with Mummy Hand. No way. This deck could easily end up playing 20 cards per turn by the end of the run. So limiting ourselves to 6 would be pretty brutal. Bell underrated? I agree. I agree. Even directly compared to Black Star. Black Star gives you theoretically more relics over the course of a run. But you can't underestimate that Calling Bell gives you those relics right away. Having more informed choices, knowing your relics earlier, can be very valuable, or just being able to use them in earlier fights, also pretty important. That said, the negative curse is pretty brutal. A guaranteed rare relic can indeed be a game changer. Black Star's safe. That's not words you say very often. Yeah, just don't take a boss relic going into Act 2. You'll be fine. What headphones do I use? These are Sennheiser HD600. I highly recommend Sennheisers in general. These are what are called open can headphones, so that rather than noise canceling, they don't block out outside sound, and that for me is really important because I need to be able to hear myself while I talk in order to not strain my voice. But if you're just interested in music listening, I'd recommend closed headphones, but still Sennheisers because they're very good. Keeps your ears from sweating. Nice, cool breeze. Also means somebody can talk to you without you having to take the headphones off, which is nice. Yeah, Bill gives immediate knowledge to inform the pathing. I want to take a bell today. Let's do it. Want some immediate stuff. Yeah, exactly. Toxic Egg. This earlier, huge. Absolutely huge. Double egg run. Let's go. Also, the elites are kind of terrifying. Question mark hunting? I don't know. Because with 2 egg relics, we really want to take as many combats as we can, because every card reward is going to be really good. Why headphones over speakers? I'm personally more comfortable with headphones. I've used headphones for so many years that I feel uncomfortable without them on in a lot of ways. Helps control the noise level outside of the stream studio. You know, I don't have to worry about sound bleeding into other rooms for anything, and it also helps avoid mic feedback. Also, I just prefer the sound of... you get better sound with headphones than with speakers, unless you really invest in a good speaker setup. Parrot Seed Emall, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome. Cozy Zip Club. So here's the thing. I don't want to have to fight an elite. Although with Lizard Tail, it's not that dangerous to do so. We do want some combats. Don't think I want to do this. I'm not exactly thrilled with our odds in combats for most parts. It really depends on how early we draw Bias Cognition. Hey, we drew Bias Cognition early. How convenient. Put a Frost Orb in front. Get flip-flapped. Yeah. 5 focus goes a really long way towards making all of the enemies completely incapable. You're next, kid. Ka-ka! Well, that went well. As long as we keep drawing Bias Cog early. Interesting. Consume Plus. Weird. I'll take Elite Plus. Just 12 block up front. Although with Toxic Egg, I'll still take it. It's going to be really helpful for these hallway fights in this act. Although not always. Pretty bad turn 1 there. Bias Cog Leap? Save me? Oh, we have Turnip! Oh, Leap is amazing. Bias Cog Leap indeed. Full block. Easy peasy. Well, I might have been able to guarantee a free Doom and Gloom there if I'd played that a little slower. I remember the mummified hand. Bippity bappity. Give them the zappity. Another very good fight. Swift Potion and ha 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 ha, yes! It begins, Twitch chat. The Heat Sinks Plus has already arrived. Whenever you play a power card, make a card in your hand free and draw 2 cards. The powers. Now we can click basically every power card without any worry or consequence. Pretty sweet. Guess I'll take Swift Potion over Blessing of the Forge here. The funnest version of Defect. Agreed. Get wrecked, you two. I'm immune to your stinky frail. I don't even care. How about you try some other intents out, hey? Actually, next turn seems kind of spooky. The double buff. All right, all's well. Definitely could have gotten hit by a Mystic for 13 here. That would have been kind of sad. So now we play the Heat Sinks and the Biased. The Bibli Biased. Please die. 87.5% chance to not get hit here. All right. Good talk. Is it ever correct to target the Mystic in this fight? Asks Zooksman. Sometimes yes. My general criteria for doing so is Mystic is attacking you turn 1, and you... Or... Actually, rather, if you can kill her turn 1, it can be worth it. Regardless of whether you're blocking her an attack or her buff, if you can kill the Mystic before any strength buffs occur, it can be pretty good. But once they have strength, killing the Mystic first is terrifying, since the Centurion will start multi-attacking. Force Field Plus? That's going to be really good later on. It's kind of bad now, but man, that'll be good later. Hologram Plus, also pretty good. Offer Lizard Tail for a higher chance of rare cards, or offer Turnip for a higher chance of rare cards. I am down to offer Turnip here, because more chance of rare cards means more chance of creative AI. And more Bias Cogs, and Echo Form, and Seek Plus, and Fission Plus. And yeah, that's a lot of things. And Amplify Plus. In fact, there's only one rare card that won't be upgraded, right? Hyper Beam and Core Surge. And Core Surge would be good. Oh, and Thunder Strike, and Meteor Strike. There's a lot of attacks in rare, I guess. Good talk. Don't love this fight. With Bias Cog, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't love that I didn't play the orbs, though. Alright, I officially hate this fight. Oh boy. Oh no. Shoot. We need this 5th potion. Oh no. Well, let's just say I'm glad I have a Lizard Tail right now. This is very bad. I think it's got to be Strike Zap. We have to do damage. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Ugh. Ouch. At least we get one of the potions back and a Defrag Plus. Okay. That is certainly a step in the right direction. I plan on fighting multiple elites. It probably is wise to rest here. It's not like upgrades are that important when all of the new cards we add will be upgraded anyway. Sure, sure. Really like going to a shop here. Best part about a shop is that we get a guaranteed power. Well, more than that, actually. Wow. Shop layout is always the same. 2 attacks, 2 skills, and 1 power. Yeah, you just want all the relics, though, right? Certainly going to take the membership card, although it actually decreases our purchasing power in this shop. Still super worth it. All of our money henceforth will be doubled. Probably go Defrag Carter move instead of Preserved Insect or Data Disc, although these are pretty juicy relics overall. Core Surge also would have been pretty sweet. But don't mistake yourselves, Twitch chat. This Core Surge is not actually that good. Because we're rapidly headed to a direction where we're going to win fights on turn 1, so there's no need to block the debuff anymore. Let's fight an elite. Maybe you should have fire potions? Eh, we're fine. Maybe you should have fire potions. I'd like to have an answer just in case we get attacked. Yeah. Yep. Although I think we would have killed this turn otherwise. Whatever. Focus pot's great. Reinforced body's pretty good. Actually, it's not that good because we don't have that much energy. How about 2 max health? Thought that Gremlin Leader always spawn goons when they're all dead? No, Gremlin Leader is exceedingly random attack pattern, which makes them very difficult to deal with sometimes, and very easy to deal with other times. Career membership card. It's finally complete. Click the power stack as many times as we can and win. Excellent. Just buy all the powers. Forehead. Easy. Yeah, it took about a turn 1, eh? Pretty sure I can either kill or full block. Yeah, just kill. That is some damage. There's our first added rare card. It's Hyper Beam. Auto Shields Plus is here, and so is Recursion Plus. Actually, Recursion Plus looks very good. Evoke our next orb, channel the orb that was just evoked, aka 0 cost, do an orb thing, and that's very good with all this card draw. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Is the total discount 70% or 60? 60%. Steve Allen, they are multiplicative with one another. So do I go to this shop? With Courier, it's actually less important to do that. Might go this way. I could get a guaranteed treasure chest here, too, if I wanted. Probably just a remove. I think it might be a remove and a power, actually. Card removal 50. Let's skip this shop. Fight a snake plant instead. That is way better, right? Surely this is somehow better. Ow. Ow. Turbo Leap Recursion. Turbo's kind of promising. We don't quite have the card draw for it yet. But I'm sure it will be good. We're one skim plus away, one cool-headed plus away. Instantly it's bad. Of course it is. Don't kill me, Snicko. Courier refreshed card remove? Yeah, it'd be absolutely bonkers. Anything that would let you get... Even if there was just a relic that let you buy multiple card removes at one shop, that would also be pretty nuts. Hey, full block. Easy. Okay, we didn't die to Snicko. Good. Good. Fusion plus. I don't think so. Not after I took a turbo, certainly. We were knocked unconscious, groggy and with a throbbing head. We awakened to find ourselves thrown into the center of a massive stadium. This is absurdly good as far as outcomes go. If we win both of these fights, we're going to get 2 relics, 1 uncommon, 1 rare, and 100 gold, which is going to get multiplied by 2.4. So 240 gold. Okay, make sure we play Heat Sinks last, so Mummy Hand makes Force Field free. Or 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 rather, right? Yeah, 2.5. Think being vulnerable scares me? Nothing scares me. Fools. Doom and Gloom will only do 9 damage? Or is it 10? Oops, that was not Doom and Gloom. Oh, whatever. Thanks, Lightning Orb. Victory! That was somewhat terrifying. You think that's scary? Look at this. This opening hand is terrifying. Someone removed all my attack cards. Wonder who that was. Gotta be careful not to give Knob too many points of strength here. Block 12 more. So we're actually full blocking as it is. Let's just stop here then. And don't forget, we have Lizard Tail, worst case scenario, which is what's happening, is worst case scenario. Noted. Curse of the Bell coming back to haunt us here. Easy come, easy go. There we go. Just full block it, I guess. Full block -1. Full block again? Wait a minute. I should have used that there, actually. Whatever. We trade the Lizard Tail for 100 gold, White Beast statue, making potions always appear in combat rewards, Tori, reducing damage from 5 or less to 1 on the receiving end, and upgraded hologram or meteor strike. Honestly, yeah, fair trade. Like a hologram. Yeah, totally fair trade. Do we add another treasure chest now? Honestly, with White Beast statue, let's take a fight here. Should be an easy fight. Wait, you guys again. It's not good. Yeah, classic Defect hands. It's alright. I think we leap first before he thinks here. Doesn't make Doom and Gloom free, that's alright. You have to die now, bird. Please? Please die. Thank you. The lightning does so much damage, we get through this without too much trouble. Or do we, actually? Well, Leap Hollow Leap does it. How about Hologram Ball Lightning? We are weakened. 27... That would not be enough. No, let's do Leap Hollow Leap. Spooky. Go for the eyes. Unupgraded. Almost good enough. If we didn't have Singing Bowl, I might consider it a bit more. Champ will be a little challenging with the current deck. I think another rest is warranted here. Again, with most of the cards that we're adding being upgraded anyway, I really have no qualms against resting at essentially every opportunity. What we shouldn't do is play Bias Cognition too early. I think the easiest way for us to kill Champ was going to be to play both of our defragments and charge up a Dark Orb, and then recursion that Dark Orb a couple of times. So let's actually skip the lightning entirely for the moment. Seems fine. Already 14 Miscela-sized Champ is a bit annoying, though. Let's go double Dark Orb. Still a little too early for this. Just a little bit. Three Dark Orbs, I guess. Why not? Do your worst, he says. I don't know, sir. My worst could be pretty bad. to think how you phrase that. No. Sayonara, friend. Oh, I guess I need to play this, huh? Okay. Impossible! Oh, I assure you, champ, it is very possible. GG. We're rich. And we're either echo forming or we're amplifying. Note that Amplify lacks mastery. Pretty good with these things. Tough choices, actually. 2 holograms makes me really want the Amplify over the Echo form. Okay, let's do it. Pretty fly for an Amplify. Much as Busted Crown's energy is tempting here, I think we really want to keep looking at card rewards. We could take Dome or Battery. Battery gets evoked kind of quick, but actually if we can get the Heatsinks engine going, that might be a really good thing. Plays nice with recursion, too. Sure. Sure. And we can go to this shop. Excellent. Probably through this, then. We have so much to do with the store. You thought you were getting defect hands before. Just wait till you add an Amplify. Then you'll really get defect hands. Oh, there we go. Easy full block. Werewolf 4K, thanks for the 11 months. Hello there. Hello, hello. Powerful. Interesting. Nothing that says card draw, so I don't want it. Boat thingy's great. 51 more gold is also great. We are absolutely loaded. Going into the shop with a 2.5x money multiplier. There's orange pellets here. Loop pluses here. Capacitor pluses here. Defragment pluses here. I'll take that too. Take that. One of these. That's good. That seems good. Just a normal defect run, right? Just add 6 powers. Turn 1 is unlikely to be a good unless we get a bottle tornado, actually. Alright, skip. Could have had magnetism plus. Could have madness pluses. Don't want madness pluses. Let's see, are we on track to get another thingy here? 1, 2... Yeah, we could if we want to. Sure. Why not? Just gotta play a power attack and skill in the same turn. What could be hard about that? Are we winning yet? Classic Defect hands, yeah. Sometimes you just can't draw well, right? Buffer plus. Sure. Sure. Life is good. Life is good. Seems like the deck got strong somewhere. I'm not exactly sure what happened to make us really strong suddenly, but it sure seems like good cards appeared in our hands. You know? Buffer? There you are. Well, you're not buffer, but you're gonna get me to buffer. Maybe. Alright, good talk. 62 block. I'll take it. Turbo is in the draw pile, apparently. Rest in pieces, Nemesis. Glacier plus #2 or a double energy plus. I think I would like another Glacier, actually, especially now that we're generating lightning orbs with our powers. Getting an upgrade on Barrage is pretty okay. Getting a Regal Pillow is not. Yeah, I do want one more treasure chest. I'm a sucker for relics, after all. Definitely also a sucker for the glowing Tesseract. At minimum, we can skip these to gain max health. At best, we're likely to see good upgraded cards like Panic Button with orange pellets. Could this be the double trip run? Good Instincts is actually half decent too. I don't hate this madness. Well, yeah, I do. Definitely take this. Let me just skip these. Here. Definitely go here. Do colorless cards have to be mastered for every character? No, just once. Thankfully. I think once on every character would be a bit much. Pretty hard to do as is. No block this turn, but buffer? That we can have. Also murder. Cool-headed plus. There's card draw. Card draw and more frost generation. And it's Burning Elite time. Is it Super Repto? No, it's the Giant Head rematch. Doesn't look like we're going to kill on turn 1 this time. Bummer. Actually, was it even turn 1? I don't think it was. Well, we're certainly not having the same type of turn. Same type of fight as last time. Countdown to our doom. Spooky. But where's the heatsinks, though? There it is. And Amplify is in the discard pile. So Hollow, Amp, heatsinks. Cool. Get it together, Turbo. Why are you still here? Good question. Alright, at the end of the day, we're still crazy strong. Once we draw through the deck one time. Really is all about how... where positioned in the deck the heatsinks are. And we'd really like to acquire more heatsinks to ameliorate that. Although Skin Plus will suffice. Skin Plus will definitely suffice. How's it going? Hey, Righty. Things are indeed exceedingly well. You're in Baylor Town. Chonk. Eat buffer. For breakfast. Also lunch and dinner. Self-repair's in the draw pile, but we're at full health, so whatever. Power Potion, that's got to be good. There it is, second heatsinks. Here we go. Okay, this makes the deck super duper strong, especially with this Power Potion. And yeah, we bothered to get Tiny Chest to 3. Let's get another relic. Money and a Toy Ornithopter. Excellent. I'd love to see another Force Field, Amplify, or Buffer. Not great odds, but it could happen. Let's go. There's Amplify, but I can't use it. Actually, yes, I can. Seems like a pretty good turn, man. Boop. Amp Buffer. The power. Not that I needed it, mind you. But just in case. Sort of deal. Alright, well, those bosses are dead. Who's next? It's Time Eater. We'll have to be careful not to play too many cards during this particular combat. Or else. Would have been a good time to draw attack and a skill. This works. Power, attack, skill. Woof. Tiger's not making it easy on us. That works. Do your worst. Time Eater's hit us with so many debuffs this fight. It's pretty wild. Attack. Get rid of thine debuffs. GG, Tim Nerd. Be gone. We even need self-repair, right? Not me. Never liked the Time Eater anyhow. Having infinite powers seems pretty good. What do we get in the final store here? We get a Runic Capacitor, offering us more orb slots. A second copy of Panic Button seems pretty good. I want another capacitor to go with the Runic Capacitor. We could take that. Sure. How do you know when you have too many cards? Demos asks. My rule of thumb is you want to be able to draw every card in your deck by turn 4 or 5 for the end game. It's less about how many cards there are, and it's more about how many turns does it take to draw through them all. The more card draw you have, the bigger the deck can be, and it's still fine. Second capacitor seems excessive. Yes, the only reason I actually buy this capacitor is because I want to look at the card underneath. Third heat sinks is not excessive. Well, I mean it is, but it's also the good kind of excessive. The fourth one is even better. And the Creative Eye is even better, and the Echo Form is even better, and the second Echo Form I can't afford. But I'll take a Panic Button. So that's why we bought the capacitor. Ooh. Let's go heat sinks. Amp storm. Oh, I didn't think that through. Oh, that's fine. Hologram Amplify? Of course we do. Fight. Get one last rare card. It's a choice between Amplify number 2 and Buffer number 2. This feels like it must be the Amplify number 2 run, for sure, right? The double Amplify? Let's go. Range Merging Accident, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, everybody. I mean, we've had many runs in the past with double Buffer. That's not too uncommon, but double Amplify, that's very rare for it to be good. Appropriate to get this Defect exclusive relic we haven't won with yet either, the gold-plated cables. And a new block potion. What is even happening anymore? Gloriousness, that's what. Probably want to use Power Potion turn 2 to improve my odds of orange pellets happening. We could still lose to Heart, by the way. Okay, that's good. What's the Power Potion? Creative AI. Creative AI seems good. So we have to hologram the Barrage here, so that we get Power, Attack, and Skill to remove our vulnerability buff. Play Bias first, oh well. Wish I could hollow the panic button here, but then we're stuck with the debuffs. Block Pot helps a little bit too. Get back our health. Get rid of this. Play this for damage. Tori helps next turn. This isn't worth playing. Heat sinks. Please hit the Echo Form. Please? No luck. That's okay. Yeah, we got Panic Button in the draw pile. We'll be fine. Tori protects from the next multi-attack. This Heart is losing so much health. Yeah, this is fine. Completely, utterly, and totally fine. Who even needs Echo Form? Am I right? Or am I right? GG. Mr. Hart. What a run. What an absolutely nonsensical run. GG. Oh, I bet I know why, too. GG. Not too shabby. And that's why you love the Defect, right? Some of the most ridiculous runs in Spire are Defect runs. When Defect gets going, they get really going. Dang. Absolutely absurd. Just fun. Really amped up the Mastery Challenge. So good. So good. Now, what has it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. GG. GG, everybody. Ascension 20, vanquished. Destroyed, absolutely clobbered. I'll take it. Definitely a good follow-up to our poor silent run. Just consign this one to the memory halls of Forgotten Land. No thank you. Oof, what a run. I think it'll be about 6 months, Monge, for the Mastery Challenge. The last couple dozen cards will be really hard to track down, I bet. But we've gotten off to a fantastic start. Truly fantastic start. Some of the most difficult things are already done, too, like Curse of the Bell and Normality. Although, truthfully, I think the card that's going to be the hardest to master from here is probably Necronomicurse. I've answered a couple times what I think is going to be hardest, and I don't think my answers are correct, because I didn't say Necronomicurse. And that is probably going to be the most difficult one. We have to get the book event, get Necronomicon, which is already at like a 1 in 10 and then a 1 in 3, and then get a dupe. That's pretty hard to do. Jax and Ritual Dagger will be very difficult for similar reasons. I'm not too worried about that, Skiptis. I'm hoping that if we're diligent, we can avoid putting ourselves in a situation like that. But it certainly could happen. It just could be that we never get offered. Like, what if the last relic is in Lost Hungry Face, and I just don't get the face trader to give me that relic? What do? I don't know. We'll figure it out. And that, notably, that can happen in Monster Train, too, the game that this challenge comes inspired from. There are some event-only cards that can be exceedingly hard to master because you just don't get offered them. Double Pain. The Repainting. I think we're recording the date that Mastery was achieved, so we could graph Masteries versus time if we wanted to. Have we mastered any curses yet? We have. Let's take a look at the curses here in the card library. We're not going to be mastering Pride, as that one's impossible, but we have accomplished Curse of the Bell, Doubt, Normality, and Ascender's Bane. But we still have to do Necronomicurse, Clumsy, Decay, Injury, Pain, Parasite, Regret, Shame, and Writhe. That's quite a few. Double Writhe will probably be a gambling chip run. Pain could be a Ironclad Cube run, maybe. Any chance I'll release the raw dataset? Yeah, it'd be pretty easy for me to release the run history files for the challenge once we're done with it. Where does Pride even come from? You get Pride if you play an endless run and make it to the 3rd loop through the game. It's impossible to master Pride because you can't win an endless run. By definition. Can you master Pride with a card in the wall event? Oh my god. Not on Ascension 20, but maybe. Maybe that's a way to get Pride into a regular run of Slay the Spire. That's interesting. I've never considered that. Yeah, no, but only because of the A20 requirement. That's kind of cool. Now, that would be a hell of a thing to have to set up. Because you'd have to do an endless run and then leave it in a wall, which would be not actually that hard to do, because an endless run sees so many events, you could just force it. But then you'd have to, after that, find the hole in the wall, take the Pride, get another copy of Pride by duping it, and win. If you failed after taking it, you'd have to reset up the Pride in the hole in the wall, so that would be a truly nightmarish time investment. Hell no. But fun to think about. Is there a mod that lets you get the hole in the wall on A20? I think there is, yeah. I think somebody made that. Yeah, Skip this. That's the thing I love about Slay the Spire in general, is that they're just mechanics that are either so obscure or such infrequent interactions that you learn new ones occasionally, even with thousands of hours experience. Can you do seeded endless runs? Can you do a seeded endless run and leave a card in the hole in the wall? Maybe. I think so, actually. Speaking of, I don't think our own Mastery Challenge excludes seeded runs, so that could be, if we're down to, like, cards that require extraordinary circumstances to master, we might be able to just use seeded runs to get there. Have I played Endless seriously? I played Endless on stream once, with a mod called Endless Spire. It was kind of fun. Yeah, once was enough. That was like a 6-ish hour experience. Ultimately, Endless is a game of, like, how much time can you spend in one run of Slay the Spire, and that's a question with no good answer. Answering the question leads to bad outcomes, so it's better to not answer the question at all.